most famous physical therapist on the internet.
I'm Bob Shaw, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Because we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
You are wrong. Shoulder arthritis, your shoulder arthritis can get better. You're going to see how.
That's exactly right, Bob.
So, by the way, booyah!
Booyah!
If you are new to our channel, thanks, Alex. If you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you want to join us on our social media channels and our website, bobandbrad.com, because we're always giving something away. What are we giving away now? I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, go to the channel, find out, go to the giveaway section, go to Facebook, Bob and Brad. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Want a short version of us, go to Instagram or Twitter. We got 60-second versions of our show. All right, Brad, arthritis pain. Now, it not only comes from the joint itself, the shoulder, but it also comes from the tissues surrounding the joint, especially the ligaments and the tendons, and you can even maybe get a little impingement.
Right, the capsule can tighten up, and all those things add up to pain.
Right, so sometimes it may not even be your joint that's painful.
It's possible.
So if your shoulder is tight, pain can often be reduced by regaining the motion, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to show you how to regain your motion. So the number one exercise that we think helps is the Statue of Liberty exercise.
Wow.
You called it that.
Well, I invented it.
Yeah, you invented it.
I don't know if I invented it, but I had never seen it before, and I was working with a patient.
We're going to say you invented it.
Yeah, and actually it fits. It's obvious why it's called that.
So you're going to need a Booyah stick, or you're going to need some type of pole or broom handle.
Right. About 5 foot long, and the bigger the diameter, better. An inch in diameter, inch and a quarter, really is easy to grab onto.
Yeah, and it's nice to have tips on it. You don't necessarily have to, but you'll see why it does help. We are, put a little plug in for ourselves here. We're going to sell the Booyah stick on our website for 15% off plus free shipping. So we'll put a link below. It's the red one here.
All right.
So let's start off with the first one, Brad. Do you want to do it in the chair, or where do you want to do it?
Well, yeah, let's do it in the chair.
And I'll do it standing.
Yep. Well, we're going to start
progressive. It's going to be the progressive Statue of Liberty. We're moving on here. Progressive.
Right. So if you're sitting in the chair, make sure you got a firm chair is better, and sit up to the edge with good postures, as best postures you can get, and standing as well.
Standing as well. You can go up to a countertop or you can go up to a chair, depending on your height. So you're going to start off. Do you want me to start off, Brad?
Yeah, and that's why it's beneficial to have a rubber tip or something so it doesn't slip and slide.
Yeah, and again, as a plug for our Booyah stick, for whatever reason, the material we're using, it's not PVC pipe, really. It's furniture grade, and it grips.
Right.
It grips really well.
Yeah, it just
works out nice.
It works well.
Yeah. So with progressive, what we're going to talk about is your shoulder maybe only goes this high. I just had a lady, Brad, that she was initially starting off 85 degrees. You know where that is.
Yep.
And by the time she was done doing these exercises, she was at 140.
You mean one session?
No, not one session, but it was, what was it? Mike worked with her a couple weeks. Weeks.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, you can't that much.
You can't expect miracles.
Right.
So, all right, so we're going to, give it whatever it takes, whatever it gives you, we're going to take it.
Right.
So if we go this far, we're going to start leaning forward like this and putting pressure on the shoulder, a nice little stretch.
So it's just going to be an oscillation. It's like pressure on, pressure off.
And you can do some end range stretches too.
Sure. Yeah.
Now look, I'm keeping my back straight, but that's why the chair sometimes works better for this, because Brad's got his back nice and straight while he's doing this.
And if you find that you have to lean too far forward to get the stretch, that's good news. But then just lift your hand up.
Yep, start moving your way up.
And then you don't have to lean so far.
Hence the name Progressive Statue of Liberty.
And it's not clear yet why it's called Statue of Liberty, but it will be.
Yep, as we work our way up.
Yes. So we continue to do this. And you may work this for 10, 15 repetitions. If it continues to feel better, you can go more. But the first time you do it, I wouldn't do it more than 10 or 15 because it might not feel too bad while you do it. But because of the stretching it hasn't experienced for a while, it might get real sore the
Yeah,
next
this is
day.
not a no pain, no gain situation. We
Yeah,
want this to be a painless basic. I mean,
right.
you could have a little bit of bump into the pain, but
Yeah,
not. So yeah, then when you get up to all the way to the top, now you're starting to look like the Statue of Liberty holding the
right.
torch, and you're going to go ahead and lean forward, and you can really get a stretch on there
Yeah,
now. And this is where the money is made.
right.
So this is where the gains are made.
And if you're doing this in a chair and like I'm on the floor, but it's not high enough anymore. So I'm going to actually bring the stick up onto the chair seat pan itself. I'm going to get my reach up there. And then right now, I'm really getting an aggressive stretch. And again, you're not going to make it sharp pain or anything. It should be by this time after doing it for a few days, it's just going to be a gentle stretch and feel like a stretch, but not aggravating
You're
it.
getting your reach on, Brad, right?
Yep.
Like getting your freak on. Is that okay to say, Mike? I don't know. All right.
Why, Bob?
All right,
Why?
let's go to the next one. Shoulder extensions. So let's say you've been doing that one. Now you can do all of these, or you can pick out the ones that work for
Sure.
you,
Yep.
because some of these may be a little more difficult. So I like Mike's little suggestion. He said it's like rowing a boat.
Oh,
So
sure.
you have the palm down
Mm-hmm.
and this palm up or to the side, outward
Yep.
basically. And you're going to go back like this, and you're stretching back into extension
Sure.
as far again as pain will allow. Just, if pain hurts right there, stop right there and bring it back again.
Yep. Now,
So
looking from the back view, he's not going out to the side, but it's behind you if you can do that. So here, and if it hurts there, but it's better out to the side, that's okay. Actually, it would probably be good because eventually you will get it to go straight back with more stretching. You can do this one in a chair too, if standing. If your balance is maybe needs some work, you can do it in a chair, and it's really kind of like rolling.
I suppose you could do it in a canoe too. I mean,
Well, yeah, but and then you work some trunk and core and have some outdoor activity.
now we had some discussion on this. You can actually put the stick behind you like this and dip down a little bit and
Yep.
stretch it that way too, if
Mhm.
that's what you prefer. It's just a different way of going at it.
Right. Yep.
So, shoulder internal rotation. Do you want to show that with the belt, Brad?
Oh, sure.
This one is one that I have found some people just can't do. It's a very good one to do, but some people have trouble getting into this position because they can't get their arm much further than this. So you bring the arm around like this, and you got to find it, and then you're going to just start working your way up like that.
If you've got severe arthritis, this is going to be very challenging.
Yeah.
It depends on the level. You might have to work the Statue of Liberty and the other extension, then work. After a couple of weeks,
Get into this,
yeah,
right? This would
mhm.
probably be the last one. You can do this with a belt too. Brad's
Yep.
going to demonstrate.
It works best with a leather belt, something that's shiny and smooth, and you hook on there and you get a loop. Put that on your wrist, and then this does.
Take a little bit of
Yeah,
coordination.
if there's someone to help you to get it over your shoulder, and then you're just going to relax the arm that's being stretched right here, and simply it's going to go over your shoulder like a pulley system, and then you just go up and down. That's why you have a shiny belt. It goes so much nicer, and you work it just like that.
Now,
Stretch and down.
the next one is kind of a progression from that. This is the one I invented.
Oh yes.
But Brad came up with the name called Chicken Wing from his wrestling days.
Mm,
So again, one that's going to be difficult for a lot of you to do. This is great for impingement if you have it. But even shoulder arthritis, if you can get there, it's going to help. So you're going to start off like the internal rotation one. So the palm is out and this palm is forward.
So this is the shoulder being
Yeah,
stretched.
this is the shoulder being
right
stretched.
here.
I'm not going to run into my head here, so I want to go a little bit off to the side.
Mhm.
So I bring it up, and then I'm actually going to lever it out like this.
This is one probably more for younger people,
Right.
But if you're
If
you're
you're
older
able-
and you're able to do it, and you're not going to crank on it hard, you're not going
Right.
to create sharp pain. It's a stretch.
Needless to say, you wouldn't do any of these with a shoulder replacement. We're gonna.
That's a good point, Bob. Very good.
These
point.
these are for arthritis, or like I said, this is a great one for impingement.
right.
So again, pressure on, pressure off. Always pain be your guide.
Yeah.
Never, allow pain to
Right.
creep in there too hard.
Exactly.
Okay, the last one is abduction. This is kind of probably, I'd say, the least needed to do.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, but because
it's least functional.
yeah, if you do the other ones, this one's probably going to come around.
Sure.
So we got palm down on this side, palm up or out on this side, and you're just going to work going out to the side here, going
Sure.
up to the side, and I don't know. Is this like any motion like the rowing? Or it's not. There's nothing. Shovel. Oh, there
Shoveling.
Mike says, yeah, like you're shoveling. Look
So
at this.
This is a shoulder that we're being
We're working
stretched.
on. Yep. So,
Going
yeah.
up.
Throw in the snow, which we will be doing soon, won't we, Brad?
They're talking like this weekend, maybe.
Oh gosh, that's just not
I
fair.
am.
So, all right, so there they are. Give them a shot. Don't need to do all of them. I would definitely start with the Statue of Liberty.
Right.
That's one I maybe have everybody do,
Yep.
and then you can see which other ones work for you.
Right.
So-
And once again, the Booyah Stik is going to be on special. Is
Yeah, 15% off. This is the time to grab one.
Yes.
Christmas is coming up. I'm sure.
But you got to go to Bob and Brad website.
Bob and Brad website. That's right. So, all right,
.com.
Brad.
Booyah.
Booyah.